So there's quite a few jobs done then. Got the steering done, got the brake taken apart, the piston kind of sorted out slightly, and then the sliders unfrozen. So that's that. There is another job underneath here that I really wanted to do, and that's to the bonnet pull. So I think that that is my next job. And that means I need to take the liner out. I'll show you what it looks like inside the car as well, actually. So I don't know how this has happened. There's a lot of stuff I don't really know how it's happened in this car, but one thing I don't really know is what's happened here. So you see here, that's no longer attached, it's just all mangled and stripped or something. I do actually have another cable. I think it's from a EF, but it's like the same kind of stuff. So I've got one here. So that's one of my next jobs, is to take that out. And basically, it's at least in the EF, you've got to take the inner arch liner out, and then it will come down here, feed onto here. I mean, look, it's even stripped there. So someone's done a wrong number, that's broken everywhere. Right, now this bonnet cable, I need to remove this inner arch liner. You see someone's helpfully oversprayed massively. Cheers for that. And taken or left half these clips out, but I just need to undo the remaining ones all around the place and take it out so I can see the cable. Here we have the inner arch. You can see there's a little bit of rust surface, nothing crazy, but in here is this cable. Again, some of the clips are off already anyway, so I'll just try and get the remaining ones out and just pull this cable down. So a lot of holder things, little cable holder things are like this. There's a couple of places again actually here as well, so I'll take that one out. I'm also going to just wiggle this out of here, hoping it will come nicely. I might even be able to push it from the inside, but I need to get that out and what's left of the cable. Here we go, this is coming out. What a joke, eh? What a joke. Anyway, I'm going to need that thing pointing that way. There. This goes here, goes here. It doesn't seem like it's clipped through the little hole that goes through there. It just goes straight to there, so I can take up these two 10 mils. Right, I'm just going to snip this frayed cable thing off. I've already got the boot thing off, so I could use that again in the future. Right, so here we have it. I've got the two cables taped together and kind of in line. So I'm just going to now, hopefully, pull the old cable this way, and it's going to come. Let's have a look. So we now know a CRX Mark II cable doesn't fit in an EG. Annoying, but true. It's just one I had laying about before. But this is my old cable here that I snipped off, and this is another one I've got, which is actually from a Civic EG Coupe, but the Coupe and the hatch has got the same front ends basically, so it makes no difference. So now what I need to do is put this cable in, and then it should all work. I'll just check the lengths, and it's the same as the one that was snapped. So now that's all in place, the new cable, and all the clips in place and everything, as I said before. And then this bit, this should be, yes it is. So this now, okay, so my issue now is that it's the spring tension on a right, that's a lot cleaner now. I've just gone in with the brake clean, the wire brush, and this whole thing is much freer to move now, with less corrosion in there, rust in there. And I'm just going to go in afterwards with a bit of WD, lubricate it, and see if it's better now. Right, that's back on there, looking clean. Now, acid test. Is this thing going to work now? It just needs more spring tension. Maybe it's just I'm pulling it too far back. The good news is I've got loads of these type of catches. Unless there's too much friction in the actual line itself, maybe I should have put some down there. So I don't think it's anything to do with this, because that's returning quite nicely. So I think it's all to do with this cable being sticky, too much resistance in it, and so I'm going to use some of this Manol silicone spray down it. So I've got a bit of a plan. I think the spring's a bit weak, and so what I did is put it to here. It seemed like it pulled it almost the whole way, and now I'm going to do a slightly different idea. I'm going to put it up to here, the spring, so it's just going to be more tension on that spring, and hopefully. So I've done two things. One, I've made this spring, you can see I've bent over the ends and pushed them kind of down to the centre, to kind of make the spring have higher tension on it. And then also I've been using this Manol spray. I've been pushing it, the little straw into there on both ends, and I'm getting somewhere because it's actually, the cable's moving much freer now than it was. It was making this kind of raspy sound as if the interior of this cable was dragging along the actual outer sheath. But anyway, let's put this back on there now, and let's see if this thing returns when I pull this cable. I'm just going to have to hope this is good enough, but it does return a bit, not the whole way. I'm going to have to hope that the spring inside the car also helps a little bit in returning the whole thing to where it should be. But let's put it in and see how we go. Right, we put the bonnet catch back in, and I've put the cable into the car. Not buttoned everything up, I just want to see if it works. So now I can pull the cable, and to be fair, it does actually retract now, which is good. So I'm going to go for the first bonnet close. It's a bit hard to see, but before, that central pin, that's all the hook I guess you call it, on the bonnet was not lined up properly, and all I had to do was, if I just open the bonnet, is just undo those two bolts, and then line it up. So just move those left, the whole bracket left, the bonnet release I guess you'd call it, and then now see it's going, that hook there is heading straight from the top of there, and now it's working nicely.